It's always a beautiful day when it rains, and we're finishing a large French drain project in Lemon Grove, California, right as it starts to rain. And this is a perfect example to show kind of why I place the French drains where I place them. And I know it doesn't come through super good, but there's the drip line is basically right at the roof edge. So the French drain's sucking water out of the ground, but it's also fast tracking, this roof water straight down into the drain path. Now, if this house were to have downspouts, you would not want to direct the downspouts into these French drains. You would want to run the downspouts from a separate drain line. So you got a downspout here on this corner, the gutter. You would do a separate drain line straight to that sump pump. So these are the cleanout basins. As you can see, water's falling almost straight into that drain. But to clean your French drains out, you remove the basin covers, basin caps, and you pull the muck out of the basin. These basins have a depression in them, and the idea is that if you clean the muck out of them before that they get to the point where the water's spreading out. So in other words, you can see that there's a depression where the water's collected, and then there's the pipe. So if you let the debris fill up in these basins to the level of that pipe, then the debris can start to spread out inside the pipe. So essentially all you got to do to maintain your French drains and your drainage system is to pop these covers off. Now, this is a walkway, so these arguably could be flat grates. They're easy to change. You just pop them off and change them. We put atrium grates on there because we don't want them lost. Customers will sometimes forget they're there, and then they never clean out their drains. And the other thing is you got to have the ability for debris to build up around these drain openings, and for them still to be able to accept water. So once the drain is in, leading to the sump pump, which is covered up with plastic here because we're getting the odd large rainstorm in San Diego, which has also made cleanup on this job a nightmare. But so once the water goes to the drainage system, to the pump system from these driveway inlets, which can also be cleaned out. These are cleanout points and collection points. So these are debris traps is what they are. These green opening, black square one, and all the other openings are essentially cleanout points. So once the pump system has got enough water in it to activate, there's a discharge point the far corner of the property here. So this is where both the pump and the gravity line ends, and it's got water in it because the pump system, it's raining, it's working. The water would eventually bleed down through a hole in that elbow, but this is where it ends. If I were to stand here long enough, the pump will activate. I'll put a cover on that. But from here, the water is supposed to go to that drainage canal over there and out.